let's unpack this. You know that fascinating, almost universal human tendency we have?
Which one?
To see someone else stumble, make a really clear mistake and think to ourselves, wow, I would never do that.
Oh, right. Yeah, we all do it. It's almost instinctive.
But what if the real danger isn't just that moment of judgment? What if it's actually repeating those exact same errors?
Or sometimes even making them worse.
Exactly.
And what's truly captivating here, I think, is how these ancient narratives, these old stories, can really shine a light on these, well, deeply ingrained human patterns.
Mm-hmm.
So today, we're taking a deep dive into some powerful lessons. They come from the book of Ezekiel, chapter 23 specifically.
Okay.
And our mission really is to pull out some crucial insights about how we confront, or maybe more often, how we ignore warning signs.
And that surprising, sometimes really alarming path some people take into even deeper compromise?
Even when the road to ruin is, like, right there in plain sight.
So, our sources here, they paint a really vivid picture. It's actually quite shocking in places. It's the story of two sisters.
Right, from one mother. You have Oholah, who represents Samaria, and then Oholibah, who stands for Jerusalem.
And we learned from Ezekiel's account that both of them, they started with this history of what's called whoring in Egypt.
Which is this powerful metaphor, isn't it? For spiritual unfaithfulness.
Yeah, turning away from their covenant, their commitments.
Indeed. And the narrative tells us Oholah, that's Samaria, she turned from her original allegiances. She lusted after the Assyrians, their idols, and basically just defiled herself. Utterly. Despite everything she knew.
And the consequences?
Well, they were devastating. The text says she was eventually delivered into the hands of these lovers she chased after. Judgment came.
She was brought to ruin, became a byword among women, I think it says.
Exactly. A very clear, devastating consequence. A stark warning, really, laid out for anyone who was watching.
Okay, so here's where it gets really interesting for me, and honestly, a bit unsettling. Oholibah, Jerusalem, she saw all this. She saw what happened to her sister Oholah.
You'd think she would learn, wouldn't you?
You'd absolutely think so. I mean, such a brutal object lesson. You'd imagine it would make her stop, think.
But the profound irony here, and our sources really highlight this, is that instead of repenting, instead of taking heed, she became more corrupt than her sister in her lust and in her whoring, which was worse than that of her sister.
It's almost unbelievable. It's like watching someone burn their hand on a hot stove.
Right.
And then deciding, I think I'll touch it with my whole forearm just to be really sure it's hot.
Yeah, it's that kind of irrational escalation. She didn't just repeat the mistakes, she absolutely escalated them.
So she pursued the Assyrians too, just like Oholah.
Yes, but then she carried her whoring further, as the text puts it. She started lusting after the Chaldeans, the Babylonians.
Flaunting it even more openly.
Seems like it, yes. And this just raises this huge, timeless question, doesn't it? Why do we sometimes not just ignore clear warnings, but actually sort of double down on destructive paths?
Even when the consequences are right there, laid bare.
It's a real deep dive into human psychology, I suppose.
Yeah.
See these patterns of self-deception, justification.
And that, alluring but really deceptive pull of things we know we shouldn't want. And that universal human thing pops up again.
Yeah.
We often have this quiet confidence like, oh, I'd never fall into that particular trap.
Right. But then maybe the same temptation shows up, maybe slightly different packaging.
And suddenly, our firm resolve, it can kind of crumble surprisingly easily.
We might even catch ourselves rationalizing, asking, is this really so wrong? Or, well, my situation is different.
It's a subtle shift, but it's dangerous.
So I think the first really profound insight here is this. Just seeing someone else fail gives you zero immunity. None.
Right. It doesn't automatically protect you.
In fact, it seems sometimes, almost perversely, it can provide this kind of twisted blueprint for escalation if we're not really examining our own hearts.
Wow. And the second key takeaway.
The second thing from these ancient texts seems to be that compromise, if you leave it unchecked, it isn't just a slippery slope. Often it's like a rapidly descending escalator. It just takes you down faster.
So faithfulness, then. It's not about never messing up.
No, the sources seem to remind us it's not about rigid perfection. It's more about a daily, conscious choice to, surrender, reevaluate our path, turn back if needed.
Turn back now, not tomorrow.
Exactly. Not when it's convenient. Because compromise, unchecked, it just consistently leads toward downfall.
So what does this all mean for you listening today? This deep dive into this ancient text, it really reveals a timeless pattern, doesn't it? The profound danger of judging other people's downfalls, while maybe unknowingly, we're walking a very similar path ourselves.
Or maybe even a worse one.
Yeah. It's a stark reminder that those clear warnings we see, they aren't just for other people.
So maybe the question to reflect on is, what quiet compromises are you making in your own life right now? What maybe unexamined justifications might be softening your own resolve, even while clear warnings are kind of echoing around you? Maybe from history, maybe from people you know.
That's definitely something profound to consider as you navigate your own choices moving forward.